Today I want to let you in on a little conversation that my wife and I have on an ongoing basis, actually. This is one of those topics that comes up a lot. And it's the idea of when we stack our plates full of stuff, when we have mounting pressures and deadlines, that's usually when we become the most productive. We often surprise ourselves with how much we can get done as the window to get them done shuts on us. We just go crazy with productivity, and she is an extreme example of this. She's the kind of person that as those deadlines are getting closer, she will pull all-nighters, so whatever she needs to do, she'll stay up all hours of the night and get it done. And if she has to do this for days or weeks and sometimes months when she's doing some of her teaching courses, she can do it. And she's got all kinds of energy and she's very, very productive. But then when that goes away, she'll often find herself getting more tired and maybe not feeling so hot or feeling demotivated because that to-do list is now gone. And I was actually I'm rereading a book called The 50th Law by Robert Greene. And I just read this passage, I wrote it down. You can see in my awesome chicken scratch. I want to read this to you. It says, "We have all had moments of a harsh deadline in your face, where you face real pressure to deliver. And what happens is our minds snap to attention. We find the necessary energy because we have to. We pay attention to details that normally elude us because they might spell the difference between success and failure, life and death. And we're surprised at how inventive we become. These moments show us the mental power that is generally untapped. If only we could have this every day." And then he goes, this book is all about people who have attained huge success and high degrees of power in their life. And he says, "True opportunists do not require urgent, stressful circumstances to become alert and inventive. They operate this way on a daily basis. They channel their aggressive energy into hunting down possibilities for expansion in anything and everything. And with this enlarged notion of opportunity, they create more of it in their lives and gain great power." That to me sums up everything about this concept, and the more that we can actually deliberately put ourselves into situations where we have to deliver, usually the better things go. And I think what stops a lot of us, and I don't know if you agree with this or not, but what stopped me was this hidden mindset that I shouldn't always have a full to-do list. I shouldn't always be under pressure to deliver because it's just too much stress and I can't handle that. But then I look at what happens to my wife, really productive, able to go with not all that much sleep, high energy levels, usually pretty good state of mind too, feeling pretty good. And then when that stops, she feels really crappy. And I was kind of like, I do the same thing. So maybe we need to relook at this. Maybe that's our body's way of telling us that we need to stay sharp. We need to stay aggressive and put stuff on our plate because that's how we tap into our real potential. And then maybe as we habituate that, we do more of what this passage is saying is we no longer need these pressure situations that we're on this constant deadline to deliver, that we just start operating in that mode naturally on an ongoing basis. How much more productive could we all be? How much more could we achieve if we operated in this mode? So I thought this was really cool, and it's kind of like my wife did it, and then I read it in this book, and it was like, bam, I've got my update for you today. How can this apply to you right now? Think back to the times where you've had the pressure to deliver and really think about where your state of mind was. I bet you'll remember that you were pretty happy and then at the end of it you felt great that you were able to achieve so much. What if you started doing this all of the time? I hope this helps you out, and we'll see you soon.